In so many of these Back Bay communities here in South Jersey, the dozens upon dozens of neighborhoods that are situated right on channels or waterways, residents waking up this morning to flooded roads. Obviously, you see the sign here that the road's flooded. That was the case when we arrived at 5:30 or 6 in the morning. This really an illustration of how wildly that can swing based on the tide, because it's dry now. Now, officials say in Atlantic City they're concerned about these three high tides in this storm window. The last one was at 2 a.m. this morning, bringing the water up. The next one is at 2 p.m. this afternoon. That is the area of largest concern, they tell me. So far, no water rescues or anything of that sort. But we are clearly not out of the woods yet. You have this huge offshore wind that's still reaching 50 plus miles an hour paired with the high tides. That's what creates these dangerous conditions. In addition, you have the Carolinas still trying to clean up this morning. Some really bad floodwater, almost 10 inches of rain in Georgetown, South Carolina, that pushed water into storefronts. They had to shut down. We saw barricaded streets out on the Outer Banks as well. You had Ocracoke receiving 3 to 5 inches of rain. Coastal flooding there as well that's expected to be in the several feet. So all up and down the eastern seaboard, concerns persist. There is a state of emergency still in New Jersey, at least through the rest of today. New York State as well. 8 different counties declaring a state of emergency. And the Columbus Day Parade canceled for weather for the first time in its history. So some extreme circumstances here as everyone is riding out the next few hours to see what the wind and water conditions will be like. Certainly watching the potential for major coastal inundation and flooding throughout the rest of the day. In Atlantic City, Sam Brock, NBC News.